Hello everyone, welcome to Cheri Voyage. Today we have another exciting how-to. Today I'm going to be going over with you guys everything when it comes to lips. Now for those of you guys that are not familiar with how-tos are just about one area on the face that we want to focus on. I'm going to show you guys all the tips and tricks I know from being a makeup artist for 25 years. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, let me know if you have any questions, and let's jump into our weekly how-to. Let's start off with a couple things you will need to get started when it comes to doing a good lip. Make sure that you use a good sugar scrub. I love the one by Fresh. It's the lip sugar scrub. It helps to exfoliate the lips, and the sugar that is in the product actually has humectants because sugar grabs moisture from the air. So it's wonderful for getting the dead skin off while also treating the lips. I love to use it at night because it has some oils in it that help to keep the lips nice and hydrated, and I wake up with a full plump lip. It gets all the dead skin off so that we get a perfect, clean, polished, beautiful, full lip look. And then also you want to make sure you have a really good lip balm, especially as we start to get older, our lips start to shrivel around the outside of the edge, giving this kind of look. So it's definitely important to use a good lip treatment. I love, once again, the Fresh line. There is a lip treatment that they have and a lip serum. So definitely get those pieces because that will help with anti-aging as well as keeping the lips looking nice when going to apply lipstick. So I'm going to show you guys some of the main staples I'm going to be using today when it comes to creating these looks so that you guys can find something similar if you're following along. Now, I only use Chanel lip liners 95% of the time because they're the only ones that have a perfect consistency of blendability and longevity. They go on like a dream, they don't move. My lips, probably on camera, you guys, don't look like there's too many concerns, but I've got a ton of fine lines around the outside edge of my lip. By the end of the day, if I don't have a lip liner on, it just looks like I have a ton of tiny little lines that move all around the outside of my lips because lipstick crawls right into those edges. So a good lip liner is key. Get a lip liner. Very, very important, you guys. And always I have 3 lip liners that are in rotation for me, and that is the Chanel ones, like I said, and any ones that you guys want. There are great ones that aren't Chanel. Huda Beauty does a fantastic one that doesn't move. There are some good drugstore lip liners. L'Oreal's a great lip liner that doesn't move. And what I mean by great lip liner is it has basically a creamy texture, but it has a wax base to it. So that wax basically creates like a barrier or a wall around the outer edge of the lip to help anything from moving up. So when water touches it, think about wax and water. The water will fall right off of wax. And that's the same thing that you want on your lip liner because it'll help things like, your saliva, what you drink. It'll help it from moving the lipstick around and creating those lines around the outside of the mouth. Okay, so 3 lip liners. Colors that I recommend is always a nude. So this one is the Chanel Rose Naturel. There are 2 others that are great. I'll link them below for you guys that are in the nude family. I like this because it's a bit rosy and not too light so it doesn't wash me out or my clients. I always do something that has a tiny bit of rose because our lips, most of us have a tiny bit of rose. And for those who have mid to darker skin tones are going to have obviously more dark color around the lips, usually bluish purples. Just stick within that family. Try to get as close as you can to your lip color when it comes to your lip liner if you want to create a really nice, natural, full lipped look. The next color I'd recommend is find one that is in between a rose and a red color, and I use the Chanel Rose Framboise for when I want a brighter lip. Think spring, summer colors. And then the last one I have is for deeper color lipsticks, or what I like to call my fall winter lip liners, and that is the Brun Carmen. So these 3 are my go-tos. So I have one for day-to-day, 365 days a year, every single day. Most women are going to be in this category. My second one I have is for brighter lip looks, what I call spring and summer. And then I have my deeper lip pencil for fall, winter. And just because I'm telling you guys seasonal, it's just to give you guys an idea, but you can use them obviously anytime you want. My deeper lip color, for instance, I'll usually use if I'm going out at night. And my brighter lips I'll use during the day if I want something a little bit more bold and happy. So the next products that I will be using in this video is lipsticks, obviously, and I picked a nude, lighter color. I have this one by Patrick Ta. The color is Oh She Single. And the next color I got was a red, Dior 999 Dior Rouge for the red lips look. And then for my deep, dark vamp look, I am so in love with this color. This is Savage, and this is Dose of Colors. I'm going to start off with the first look being the natural look. I'm going to show you guys how to wear it and also how you're going to apply the lipstick and the lip liner to not only help give a good shape to the lip, but also how to keep the lipstick on as long as possible. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to get some tissue, and I have a box of tissue here. Feel free to use bathroom tissues, fine. But what you want is a piece of tissue to put over the lip, 1. 2, you want a loose powder. You can use a pressed powder. Loose is better because it's more finely milled and it'll push through the tissue better, which you'll see what I mean by that in a minute. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier powder. I'm gonna put a tiny, tiny bit in the lid here. Big fluffy brush, and I'm going to really load the brush up with powder here. So I'm gonna press the powder on top of the tissue. What that does is it helps to dry out the lips so that the lipstick sticks better to the mouth. So it's going to basically mattify the lip without it being cakey and dry. Because if I just took powder and put it on my lip, which you can do, but you just have to be really light-handed. What I like about the tissue is that it helps to basically filter the powder so it doesn't get too thick. So now that I've mattified the lip, everything should stay on a bit better. So you're gonna take your lip liner, and if you want to create a natural full lip, you wanna go from corner to corner. So think of it as a diamond, your lips, and you're gonna go from one point of the diamond to the center on each side. And what that does is instead of starting in the middle and going out, when you go from the outer corner going in, it helps to create a rounder look to the lips so it gets more full. I'm only going to do half of my lips so that you guys can see what I mean by creating a natural, fuller lip look. So start here on the corner. I'm going to start on the outer corner here and work up. Small feathered strokes, nothing hard and heavy. It's easier to add than to take away. Okay, once I get to that point, I can round it off here. Now I can do round or I can do a point. If you do a point, it's more of a kissable look. It's more of a pucker. If you do more round, it's more of a full kind of glamour finished look. See, here's where my lip line ends, right down here, and I am on top of that. You see the difference between this side and this side now? Love lip liner. Now we're gonna go and do the exact same thing on the other side here. From there, you're gonna take the side of your pencil and feather it on the outer corner edges. And the idea is you want it to all be very seamless. There's no hard line and then lighter here and darker here. It should all meet up into one color. Now I'm leaving this part blank right here and through here, because the idea is to create a fuller lip. So we did the outer edge to create the roundness, right? And then we went through here and kind of darkened it through here because colors that are darker recede. Even if it's not a dark color, this color is darker now here than the middle of my lip. So this kind of pulls everything back. The definition of the outer line opens it up and gives a fullness, but leaving this blank, we're gonna add a gloss to it. We'll pull this forward to give even more of a fuller lip in the middle, and this will pull back, and then we have the definition of roundness. It's basically trying to create a bigger lip, but yet also create a fuller mouth this way, and then a highlight to push forward this way. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm gonna go ahead and take my lipstick, and this is in the Patrick Ta Oh She's Single. I'm going to, a little of the middle here, bring my lips together, and then lightly meet each corner. And then I'll go and meet those edges that had the lip liner on it. So you can stop here if you want, and if you wanted to help it stay on even more, you go back and do the exact same technique. You're gonna take your tissue, put it over the lip, and powder it. Say I wanted to add a little bit more oomph to this and create a little bit more fullness to the lip, you can never go wrong with gloss. Remember, gloss catches light. What does light do? Light brings things forward. It helps for you to pop anything off on the skin that you really want to draw attention to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Chanel gloss. Now I know you guys see me take my lip gloss and put it right onto my lip, but I highly recommend putting it on the back of your hand so that you don't mix a bunch of colors from your lip and put it back into the gloss so that you can keep the color integrity with your colors and your glosses. All right, so now that I have this here, I'm gonna take my finger and go in and put it in the center, start there, and then slowly work out to the edges. I usually don't go all the way around the lip unless I want a really bold look, especially with clients because it could be a bit too much. Women like a little bit more of a reserved look, especially for day to day. And I just go around the edge of the lip, focus on that center, and bring it to the outside here. If it feels a bit too much, I'll take a tissue and lightly pat it. Just once. Quite the difference, right? From when my lips first started off, they were all like little, with all these little lines around the edges, and now I've created a more full lip look. So this is a great way to do a lipstick, and it will stay all dang day. The gloss makes it a little bit more emollient, so the more emollient, the less it's going to stay. So if you're somebody who's like, I don't want my lipstick to move, skip the gloss. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next lipstick look. All right, next one we're going to do is the Rose Framboise with the Rouge Dior 999. Now this is for a beautiful, bright, classic red lip. Now you guys might be wondering, why are you using a pink lip liner with a red lipstick? And I'll tell you why. You can use the exact same color lip liner with lipstick and match them right up if you want to. Most couture lipsticks, as well as other brands, will match a lipstick with a liner perfectly. I don't, because I like a little bit more dimension when it comes to my lips. I don't want red with red. I like either a darker lip liner with my reds, or I like a little bit of a lighter lip liner with my reds so that it gives a brightness or it gives a depth to it. Because I know enough about color to know when you add different values when it comes to colors, you get more dimension when it comes to your lipstick color and a little bit more shape and fullness. So I don't want anything to be too flat. So by creating two different color schemes and putting them together, I create a little bit more dimension. We're going to do the exact same technique that we did before. This time I'm going to skip the powder that I placed on my lips before and just go straight into the lip liner. For this lipstick look, I did the same type of technique, but the difference is that instead of doing points this time, I rounded out my lip to make the whole lip look fuller. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the red and stick it just in the middle first, just like last time, to really concentrate and brighten that lip with just bright red. And then I will go to the sides here. And since we have a color that's already laid down, this will be a bit brighter as well as deeper, because we've added a layer of pigment already down on the lip. So here we go, a bright classic red. Oh, is there anything better than a red lipstick, you guys? Do you see what red did to the skin? Do you see how much brighter I look? Because I'm picking up those colors off of the red. Isn't that incredible? Let's get into our next lipstick look. Okay, this last lipstick look is the darker, more vampy, edgy lipstick look. And you know what? This is for my mature ladies out there. And I say that because there is this stigma about women wearing darker lipsticks. So what I will say is this, is yes, nude lipsticks are more natural. They'll enhance your natural lip. They're softer. They're much more doable for most people. Rose colors are fantastic to bring light to the skin, and coral colors are great to brighten the skin, but it is okay to wear darker lipsticks, ladies who are 40 plus. In fact, they can be very sexy and very bold and very badass if you decide to do it. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. Now, my younger ladies out there who already rocking a bold lip, good for you. Keep doing it. But for those of you who are a little intimidated by bolder colors, or for those of you who are older, who are told, no, don't wear darker colors as you get older, I do not believe in rules that way. It's all how you make it work. It's all how you apply it. And I love to be the person to come here and tell you, don't let anyone tell you what you can do when it comes to you. So let's go ahead and do a darker lip look. I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. So I sharpened my Brun Carmen Chanel lip liner, and we're gonna do the exact same thing as before. And this time we are going to tissue this lip look because we want that dark color to not move all day, because dark colors are a bit harder to reapply throughout the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to tissue this with the powder, just like we did before. And just so you guys know, when I tissue, I actually pucker my lips like this underneath the tissue. And that's because I want it to get every area on my lip as possible. So let's go ahead and do these edges here. We're gonna go ahead and do the lipstick. Now I want to say this, I say dark for me, but if you are mid to deep to dark skin toned, oh my goodness, these colors look so beautiful on your guys' skin tone because it just highlights the richness and the beauty in the skin. Now we're gonna take the tip of the lip liner and just work around the edge of the mouth to make sure that we don't have any color separation between the liner and the lipstick. Big thing to remember, make sure you clean your teeth off. And another thing I will say, red lipsticks make your teeth look extra white. Darker lipsticks can make your teeth look extra yellow. So before I do a really bold lip, I usually use a teeth whitening strip or my teeth brightening toothpaste or whatever you have at home to make sure that your lips look nice and bright and not yellow, because nothing looks worse than yellow teeth next to these really dark colors. It just is not a good look. So make sure your teeth are nice and bright when you use darker colors. All right, you guys, check this out. Is that not such a beautiful color? And you can totally get away with this. So I've gone to like cocktail parties, or when you go to like a special event, I'll wear this look, but I keep everything really soft and natural. In fact, I wore my makeup really light because I knew today was gonna be about lips and a lot of like bold colors. So I kept everything very minimal. My eyes don't have eyeliner on it. I just put the highlighter on my cheek is on my eye to bring the colors kind of together, a blush, and my foundation and my brows and some mascara. And the color that's really the main focus here is the lips. Now, like I've said before, do you. If you want to do the whole thing up, do it. It's makeup, it's fun. Please, I would rather have people out there who are creative and willing to express themselves than people who want to be cookie cutter. So do you. So I will leave you here with a picture that I took of some beautiful swans. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment down below, and let me know if you have any questions. And I will see you guys in the next video how to next week. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Bye now.